Hi guys, welcome back to Humber Koi and our How to Build a Koi Pond series. This is episode 5. Let's show you where we're up to.
More materials have been dropped off by Jamie. This is sharp sand for the screed. We're getting a top up of soft sand for the blocks tomorrow, and we'll just have a pallet of blocks delivered that I've just moved. So we're trying to get materials in place as Mike's coming round on Wednesday to do some more block work for us. I've been thinking a lot, and I've been looking at a lot of Skimmer reviews, and after I've cemented this pipe in here to use a 2-inch box skimmer, after seeing my dad's and a few others in real life and how well they work, I decided I don't want it on the pond. And now I've spoke to Mike, and he said it's not going to be too much effort to knock these bricks out, brick this up, and we'll just use that pipe as a return. And what I am going to do instead is put it here so it can be gravity fed. Now, this isn't a paid promotional video, I've bought it myself. I've ordered a skimmer from Burton's, but I didn't really expect the box to be this big. Let me have a look inside it, and I will show you the reasons why I decided to go down this route and change the pond at this time. Oh wow, it's super packaged. So I've just rested it on the block just to show you what it looks like. This is a gravity fed skimmer from Burton's. And the reason why I liked it is because this part in the middle floats up and down with the water level. So that means then, on the other types that we looked at, it had individual slots that way. And I've seen when the water level hits one of the slots, it stops skimming the surface. So I'm very impressed with that. Came in a massive box. I was hoping that they sent me a drum by mistake, to be fair, but just shows you how big it actually is. Right, let's get on. So what we're doing today is we're going to clear some of this land now and set a frame up for cement, get a bit of the soil out of there, as we need to fill this flower bed back up. So we'll get the soil in there, get a framework up for cement on the edge of the filter base. And then we can work out how much cement we need and see if it's worth mixing it on site or getting the mixing truck back. So what we're doing at the moment is we've moved all of we had a big pile of topsoil here, moved the cement mixer and a load of the brickwork, and we've started to smash the bricks off the front along here, and we're putting a timber frame along the edge now with the scrap wood that we've got, just so we can get some hardcore, whack it down, and then it'll be ready for cement, and that'll keep the muck down as well. And I'll put a laser on to the other side so I can get it level, because I don't have long enough spirit level to go across that. So the rain has stopped proceedings, but Jamie has just been and dropped more materials off, so I'm gonna have to get it off the drive. Best worker with me today. It's now half term. We had Jamie come round last night and give us a bit of advice how to do this base. Now, we did have 1 piece of wood on it, but we stepped it up to 2, so it'll be the same door height as the garage. He's advised us to take these blue bricks out of here and get rid of them, and just to put the crushed brick in. So Leo's going to move these out. And what we're going to do is fill crushed brick to the first piece of wood and then cement to the second one. So this side of the garden is higher, that same course of brick. So we need to dig some of this out, put it into this hole here, and get it nearly ready for the hardcore. Let's crack on. Leo's going to do that, I'm going to do this.
Let's do this.
What I've noticed is I could do with 1 long piece of wood to go across the back of where Leo is. So now we're finished with this top beam, I'm going to take it off.
Oh my love, where did you go? It's measuring time.
Can you remember the measurement?
142 or something.
1 foot.
I can't remember, do you?
Yeah, 142.5. Here's your square.
So like, okay.
Yep, so you have to put that here, look.
Where?
A square goes across the wood like that, and it means that you've cut it at 90 degrees. So you'll put that at 142.5 there.
Yeah.
You happy?
Wait.
It's alright.
Alright.
Hold it there with your hand. Now draw your line across the front. That's that.
Ah.
Now you've moved it.
Hi.
That's alright, that's perfect.
I can't. Unless I'm I.
Yeah, it's okay. But I've had that square since before you were born. Now it's got Sharpie all the way across it. Right, now you're 13, you can now have a go with this. 2 hands on this, I'll hold the wood for you. And it's, you gently, I'll start you on this bit so you can see, look. So you squeeze the trigger, get it back. And gently push it forward. 2 hands, put 2 hands on it, yeah? So off it a little bit, so you get it spinning. Yeah, go. Full speed. There we go, well done. When you go to the end of the wood, we should have supported that a bit higher up there. When you go to the edge of the wood, it's going to try and jump up like that, but you did a really good job there. Right. It'll be easier when you're cutting smaller bits.
Oh wow, that was fun.
Now, to be fair, Leo's first cut, that's not bad that, along the line. It's about an even distance off it. Next time, mate, you're going to try and get the blade to go through it, but for your first cut on a jigsaw, I'm proper proud of you there, mate. That's really good. I know adults that couldn't get that close, so he's not doing bad there. We need to get the laser and the target, and we need to work out how much this has to go down by at this end. So this is going to go in here. Now I think we're going to have to get the big breaker out and dig a trench, because that piece of concrete there is way higher than this. So, digging again. I hate digging. Jesus Christ, my hair's a state as well. So we've unearthed a problem. This water pipe here is attached to a sump pump in our manhole cover that's in the middle of the garden, because this garden was prone to flooding. Cheers, Leo. So we've got a manhole there with a sump pump in it. This area had a big area shelter in it, and ours was the lowest garden on the street, so we put that in just to make sure if it ever flooded again we could get rid of the water. And since we've had that in, we've had no bother, but that pipe needs to stay in, so I'll either have to dig it further down and put a couple of joints in it as it goes to a main drain, that, or see if I can get away with it. What I need to do now is break the corner of the concrete base off.
I'm like the mermaid on the front of the boat.
So the laser's on there and it's straight through the corner there. That's really good. Now what we've got to do is backfill this this part here. I'm gonna have to take some of this mud out where it's higher and along here, backfill this area, so when we throw the hardcore in and whacker it, it all goes compact. And obviously we've got a big gap there, so that needs throwing both sides. But I want to get this done because I don't know when the hardcore's turning up. Jamie just said he'll bring it on his next run back from the aggregate site, so could be today, could be tomorrow, could be weekend. So I want to be ready. I don't want it on the drive, I want to be ready for him. So I've just used my my SDS and a chisel in it and just taken the bricks that want full size out. Corner brick came off when I did it anyway, but that's ready now for Mike to go without small cuts, because I don't want to ruin his block work where he hasn't had any cuts along here. So if I'm moving the skimmer, we might as well go to that and have it looking properly. Now he is a perfectionist and I don't want him sat having a beer in my bar here and looking at the bit that I didn't knock out with half cut bricks in it, so I need to do it for him, because it'd annoy me sat there and seeing half cut bricks there. Eventually it'll be cladded so he won't see it, but he'll know that it's there. So that's prepped now. We've just got the to level this off, and then we're done for the day, I think. And it'll be waiting on Jamie to bring us the aggregates. So we've gone as far as we can do now with the filter shed base. We are still waiting on the hardcore in order to continue with that.
Guys, we're going to have to stop working on the filter house base as we've run out of materials. But today we've been working on screeding the slopes to the bottom drain. But that's next week's video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.